Today, I will be showing you my Korean speaking ability after living and studying abroad in Seoul for 1 year. 안녕하세요. 나는 마트입니다. 오늘은 한국어로 말해요. 한국에서 1년 살았어요. 나는 연세대 학생이었어요. 한국어를 좋아서 많이 공부해요. 그런데 한국어 진짜 어려워요. 그래서 한국어를 조금 할 수 있어요. 오늘은 여기까지. 감사합니다. That was a quick example of my Korean speaking ability. I'm nowhere close to being fluent or even conversational, honestly, but I can order some stuff. I could live in Korea and get around and do whatever I need without issue. At this point, I've been studying Korean for about 3 years, and I've used a bunch of different notebooks and different books. My plan was to study Rosetta Stone for a year before going to Korea, so I did that, and Rosetta Stone did not teach me anything. I got kind of lazy, didn't study for a while, and then about 2 months before leaving, I did a lot of Talk to Me in Korean and flashcards. If you're planning on going to Korea for an extended period of time, I would recommend that you memorize some basic phrases like 안녕하세요, 감사합니다, 잘 먹겠습니다, 잘 먹었습니다, 만나서 반갑습니다, 이거 주세요, like give me one of these, and 맛있어요. Those are all things that aren't necessarily super important, but people will really appreciate it if you say that, and they will be surprised every time if you look like me. And the only formal education I have in Korean is I took 1 semester of Korean 1 at Yonsei. It's the intro Korean level class that everybody takes. This class starts out teaching the alphabet. A lot of the people in that class have never learned Korean before at all. It starts out pretty basic, but at the end, you're able to order food, you're able to write out sentences, you could read that whole introduction that I did. So it's a pretty good class. Okay, I will close off by saying Korean is a really cool language to learn. The language, the culture, and the food are all kind of interconnected. So you kind of have to learn them together, but also I kind of enjoyed that because it made it easier to remember stuff. And I guess that's just a thing with immersion too. Like a lot of people say that Korean is very difficult to learn because there's a lot of respect levels and there's a lot of different things to memorize. Like you can say like, I ate this in like 10 different ways, and they're all going to be the same tense and the same verb, but they're going to have different respect levels. So that is difficult. But once you get past that, Korean makes a lot of sense. The way that stuff is put together makes a lot of sense. Like for example, the word delicious, 맛있어요, is just 맛, which is taste, and 있어요, which is to exist. So you're just saying taste exists. And then for another word, like to be interesting, 재미 is fun. So if it is fun, 재미있어요 means that it is fun or interesting. And then the opposite word of 있어요 is 없어요, meaning to not exist. So you can have the opposite of those words. You can have 맛없어요, meaning it is not tasty, it is not delicious. Or you can have 재미없어요, meaning it was boring, it was not interesting, it was not fun. That's what I mean when I say a lot of the way that Korean is put together, the way that the words are built, makes a lot of sense. Once you memorize a few of the basic words, Korean was a constructed language. It was built from Chinese a long time ago, and so there's words in Korean called hanja, which have the same meaning. Like they'll be pronounced the same as they are in Mandarin, and they'll have the exact same meaning, but they'll just be written in Korean, and then Korean words will be adapted to build on those. Okay, so that was a quick example of my Korean ability and just a little bit of advice if you're learning Korean or going to Korea at any point. If you like this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing for a new video every Friday. Thanks for watching.